Hello, darling. Alright guys, today is a very special video for me. I am doing a collab with a dear friend. We found each other on YouTube a few months back and we have been very supporting of each other's channel. Her name is Julie and her channel name is Wygo Warrior, and Wygo stands for When You Get Old. And if you like my channel, then you will like hers too. She does unboxings, get ready with me, product reviews. She is super sweet, very easy to listen to. I love watching her videos because she has a great personality. I really enjoy watching her. It's relaxing. She does great reviews. So make sure that when you finish watching my video, you go straight to hers and see what her video is all about. And if you are from Julie's channel, welcome. I hope that you like my video, my content, and you decide to stick around. I would really appreciate it. And today we're going to do a full face of Charlotte Tilbury products. So yeah, we decided we came up with this theme. We were trying to find a brand that we both owned a lot of products from, and that we would like to do a full face. And I own a lot of Charlotte Tilbury. I've never done a full face of Charlotte Tilbury on my channel. I really do love her products and I just wanted to go ahead and do that today. So I used my brow pencil already because I do not have a brow pencil from Charlotte Tilbury. I use my, this is from Kosas and I really do enjoy this. I do have a brow gel from Charlotte Tilbury and I will use that later after I'm done with my eye look, because I like to do that at the end, and I usually do my brows at the end because that's when, if any powder gets on my brows or something, then I can take care of it at that time. I know a lot of people like to do their brows at the very beginning. I usually like to do it after I do my eyeshadow and my foundation and all of that. So Julie normally does her eyes first and then she goes to her face. I do it backwards. You guys know that I usually like to do my complexion products first. So I'm going to use a little bit. I have a couple of primers from Charlotte Tilbury, but I don't have anything that's pore minimizing. So I'm going to use a little bit of my, this is a Tatcha and the Silky Canvas. I'm going to use a little bit of that to over here. And guys, I've been MIA. Well, by the time you see this video, I'll probably posted another one. And I'll go into more details as to why I've been missing in action. But my air conditioner has been out for about a week and a half. And if you hear noise in the background, I do have a portable air conditioning running and several fans. So I am sorry if there's any background noise, but I can't film without some kind of, fresh air. So I'm just going to put a little bit here where I have my pores, and then I'll do the Charlotte Tilbury on the perimeter of my face. So I have two of them. I have this one, which is the Wonder Glow, and I got these on mystery boxes from her. So I actually have not used either one of them. This one is the Instant Soft Focus Beauty Glow Primer, and this one is the Brightening Color Correcting Glow Primer. So I think I'm going to use the soft focus because maybe that helps with, I don't know, with the rest of my complexion. I have no idea, but we're going to use a little bit of it. And this is the color. It's the same as what you can see in the bottle. I love the way her products smell. This one has a little bit of a scent also, and I really don't mind to have scented makeup products, especially if, well, it has to be something that dissipates, that I don't smell it all day. It would bother me if I had to smell it all day, but if it's something that goes away, yeah, I don't have a problem with that. So that's it. Now I am going to use here Airbrush Flawless Foundation, and this is it says stays all day and night. It is a nice foundation. It is long wearing. It is full coverage. I am going to put a little bit, I'm going to put some on the back of my hand, and I'm going to put a little bit of the Flawless filter. This is in the shade 4.5 medium, because I don't want it to be super matte. So I'm going to put a little bit on the side and kind of mix them together. So I'm mixing in the back of my hand, and even though it says medium, it's not that dark. I forgot to bring my sponge. I was going to bring a sponge with me, and of course I forgot. So I am going to use the BK Beauty 101. Okay, I put a little bit of, I look very white, wow. I think this foundation is a little light for me. Anyways, I put a little bit of foundation under my eyes because the concealer that I have, even though it's supposed to be a full coverage concealer, I don't really think it is. It's a Magic Away liquid concealer, and I have it in shade 5, which is medium. So yeah, I haven't used this in a while, to tell you the truth. This is not one of my favorite concealers. This is dry or what? It's got product in here. Come on, here we go. I'm going to take a little bit that's coming out of the tube. I don't think this concealer is any good anymore. It's not working. Let's try again. Nope, I think the concealer is not working. So what I am going to do, plan B. Okay, I have not used that concealer in a long time, and I guess it wasn't any good, so I'm going to declutter it, and I'm going to use the Makeup Forever by Dior, and I'm going to bring it a little down since this foundation is so light on me. See if it looks a little better. You can't go wrong with this concealer. It's so good. I was not happy with, really tell you the truth, with that Charlotte Tilbury concealer. That's why, and I mean, I used quite a bit of it. As you can see through the glass. But it's just, I don't know, I didn't like the coverage. And it's supposed to be a full coverage concealer, but I really didn't feel like it was. Okay, for powder, I am going to be using the Airbrush Flawless Powder, and I have one in the number 2 medium. And I do like this powder for under my eyes. It does work really well. So I'm going to put just a little bit on my under eyes. And a little bit like on my T-zone. I like this powder, but I don't use it a lot because you pan. This is one thing that you can pan really quick. You don't get a lot of product on here. So yeah, but it's a beautiful powder, and it looks really nice under your eyes, on your over your concealer. Okay, I'm gonna use the bronzer in this one. This is the Instant Look of Love in a Palette Glowing Beauty. And this is really beautiful. I love to take these when I travel because you can use everything as a eyeshadow, and then you have like a blush, a bronzer. This is a powder. The only thing you don't really have here is like a highlighter, but I'm going to use the bronzer in here, and this is supposed to be, I don't think it has colors, does it? It doesn't have shade names. So I'm going to use this. For the longest time, I wanted to get her bronzer, her powder bronzer, but it's so pricey. And I don't wear bronzer all the time, and I own so many bronzers. And really, I love my Gucci bronzer. So if I want a special bronzer, I definitely have that one that is gorgeous, and it has like a little bit of red in it. So it looks really beautiful. Now this one's really nice too. I really like it. So I have a couple of these different palettes. So when I just want to use one of her bronzers, I just pull one of these palettes out and I use a bronzer in there. Guys, my neck is red because I have like a heat rash from from not having air conditioning. What I've learned from not having air conditioner is that I have to behave, because I can go to hell. I do not do well in heat. So I have to make sure that I'm good so that I go to heaven. Okay, for blush, I'm going to use this Lip and Cheek Glow. This is in the color Passion. This is a beautiful, beautiful, I haven't used it, but it looks like a beautiful shade of, I'm going to use the Putty Primer brush from e.l.f. and they work really, really well with, oops, wow, this is pigmented. Yes, it is. Very pigmented. I'm gonna have to go over it with my foundation brush. It's pretty, but my goodness, is it pigmented. My hair looks like this because I'm gonna put on a wig when I'm done. I couldn't put the wig on from the very beginning because, once again, we'll say it together, I am hot. Okay, so I'm gonna take my foundation brush and just go over the blush to tone it down just a tad because it was very, very pigmented. Pretty. It's nice, you just need a little bit, but it's very pretty. Again, the shade on that is Color of Passion, and it's beautiful. I like it very much. Alright, so I do have a highlighter, but I want to do my eyes first. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of my concealer as primer today because I didn't bring one with me. I do not want to go get one. So, where is my brush? We're just going to use the palette that I'm going to be using. Is going to be the Instant Eye Palette, the Smoky Eyes Forever. And this is such a beautiful palette. It's so pretty. Really, really pretty. It's one of my favorite palettes from Charlotte Tilbury, and they tell you like this is like, you know, it's supposed to be 4 different looks. This one is Love Eyes, Power Eyes, Happy Eyes, and Confident Eyes. And I'm just gonna go and use whatever I want. I'm not gonna go in any kind of order. So I'm going to start with this one right here, which is like a taupe, and I'm going to use that on my crease. You know, guys, I just realized I never turned on my my light. So hold on a second. Okay, it's like you're to film for a couple of weeks and you forget how to do it. I also got myself a cold drink because I am thirsty. This is the LaCroix and limoncello. It's really, really good. Now that we can all see better, this is a very subtle, very pretty, like a taupe with a little bit of gray. Okay, now I'm going to go into this one right here. Okay, I want to go into this green right here, the very light green. I'm going to use my finger. I have been loving green eyeshadows lately. I'm going to take a clean brush. I'm going to keep the smaller pencil brush, the smaller brush, and I'm going to go into this shade right here and kind of make this a little darker. Okay, I'm going to get this kind of, let me see that one, yeah, this kind of a brush. Wait, this one's a little bigger. This kind of brush, this is a Rephr 02, and I'm going to go into this one right here. It's more like a topper. Oh, it's very soft, by the way. Just made a mess. I'm going to wet it because it looks like it's going to be all over my face. So I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. This is a beautiful setting spray. It's a brand new one. I just finished my other one. And let me get it on both sides so I can do both sides of both eyes. And I don't have to dip back in there. And I'm going to do it right here. I can still feel full out. Okay, still this green really, it looked a lot brighter in here. It's really not doing what I wanted it to do. It's pretty, but it's not bright. I'm going to take a little bit of this one and kind of put it on top. Let's see what happens. I think I like the green better. I'm going to take this dark brown and just focus it on the outer edge over here. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just blend. Alright, now I have a beautiful eyeliner. I normally don't wear a lot of eyeliners. That's just something I don't do, but I do have a very pretty one from Tilbury, and this is really nice. This is like a beautiful dark green on one side, and then it's like a shimmer one. So I'm going to use the dark one on my upper lash line. Very thin. I want a very thin line. I just want it on my lash line. I can't do a wing to save my life, so we're not even going to attempt one. This is very creamy, so it's very, very easy to apply. And then I'm going to take a pencil brush and smudge it a little bit. I'm going to take the one that has the one with the shimmer and put that on my lower lash line. Alright, and let's get this is the brow gel, and it is a clear brow gel. I prefer tinted brow gels. This is another one that came in one of her mystery boxes. She actually has a mystery box going on now, but I'm not going to get it. I'm on a no buy until my birthday in October, because I have so much stuff that I have not even shared with you yet, and I can't continue to buy and not post. That is crazy. So alright, so that's all I'm doing for my eyes right now. I wish it had a little more brightness. I'm going to do my mascara and then I'll decide if I want to add anything else to it. I may add something from the other palette that I used, from this one. I may add like this shade right here, but I'm going to do my mascara first. And the one that I'm going to use is one that you can't get anymore, but when the company was going out of business, I stocked up on it because this is my favorite mascara. This is the Bite, what was it called? Upswing. Oh my gosh, this is like the best mascara ever, and I am so sad that Bite went out of business. So I'm going to do my lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is my lashes after mascara, and for highlighter I am going to use the Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand, and this is in the shade Pillow Talk. I like it. It's a very subtle highlighter. I think that if you like, and I like the fact that you can lock it. I think if you like a bright highlighter, this is really not going to be anything for you. I just want to push everything in, but I think that's pretty. Okay, for lips, I am going to use this lipstick right here. Look at the beautiful packaging. This was a special edition packaging that she had, and this is in the shade, this is the Kissing formula, and this is in the shade Rosy something, but they always stamp something on the back of their lipsticks that you can't read what it says on there. And the lip liner I'm going to use is going to be Bond Girl. Okay, this lip liner doesn't go with that. The color on the lip pencil itself looked like it would go with it, but I love the lipstick shade, and I love the formula. It's very creamy. I have other lip liners. Let me see if I can find one that would go better with it. What is this one? Walk of No Shame. Okay, so I think we're done with that. So I'm going to use the setting spray. I'm going to spray my sponge, and I'm going to use my sponge to apply it so it does not go on my mascara and smudge it. And that way you also push all your products in and they kind of meld into your skin. I enjoy doing it this way. I do want to do something with the center of my eye. I think it looks okay, but I like something, I don't know, I want something different. I'm gonna be honest with you here. I'm always honest with you guys. Oh my gosh, this color, holy moly, that is beautiful. I think I'm gonna go for that. Okay, I love a lot of the Charlotte Tilbury products, but their eyeshadows, I like them, but they are not the best formula I have ever tried. And I don't know, I think there's better out there. Okay, so I'm going to wet this because I may end up regretting that I'm doing this, but we're gonna try it because I really don't like that. This green is too dull. Okay, I'm gonna take the brush that I had the brown and get the brown. Okay, I think I like that a little better. I don't know. Okay, let me put my wig on and we'll go ahead and finish off this video. Okay guys, so this is the finished look with the Charlotte Tilbury. Let me move you up so that you can see my eye look a little closer. I think I like it better with that color in the center. That green was very disappointing. It looked like it was going to be a lot brighter. I love the lipstick. I love the formula. It feels very, very, very yummy on my lips. It feels very hydrating. And it's very, I like the fact that it has some glow. It's not matte. It's very, very pretty. I have always liked, I'm going to tell you how I like these products. Okay, I love this. This is very pretty for a really nice neutral look. This is more like a topper, which is the only thing I don't agree with. When you have a palette that is this small, you should not have any shadows whatsoever that are toppers. They should all be good eyeshadows. It's very, very pretty, but there's nothing there. I mean, really, it's just like very, there it is right there. It's like glitter. So to me, that's a wasted shade, but the rest of the palette is beautiful. For traveling, it is very, very pretty, very convenient. It has amazing packaging. It feels weighty, it feels luxurious, beautiful looking. Okay, the Flawless Foundation, I mean the Airbrush Foundation is beautiful. I've always liked it. This is a little light for me right now. And I have it in number 3 neutral. So, but I mean, once you bronze it up and everything, it doesn't look, you know, to me it doesn't look that awkward. This is a really good powder. Again, it's very pricey, and I think that you go through it really quickly. But this is another powder that works under my under eyes, so I really do enjoy it. But would I repurchase? This is like the 3rd one, but I don't think I'm going to repurchase it anymore. I have other amazing powders that are not as pricey. I get a lot more product. You only get, let me tell you how much you get here, 0.28 ounces. So very, very, very little in here. Okay, the ones, I think their ones are pretty. I do have a blush one also. It's in the shade Pinkasm, and it's a pretty shade, but I don't know, I just think these are very pricey. And is this something I will repurchase? No, I don't think I'll get any of these. I love this. This is really good, and actually I wouldn't mind having I enjoy this more than the ones, and I wouldn't mind having other shades in this. This is very, very pretty. I really like it. Definitely pigmented, and a little goes a long way. I do like the Flawless Filter. I think this is a nice product. Is this something that is necessary? No. There's so many of them out there now. Like Say has one that is really amazing, and I really do like it. I do love her airbrush mist setting spray, and this is something that I will continue to buy because I really enjoy it. This is nice, but I mean, it's so many glowy primers now that is this something that I will seek out once I'm done with this? Probably not. Not because I don't like it, but because there's other options that are not quite as expensive. Her eyeshadows are pretty, but they're not my favorite formula. You know, you can create a nice subtle look, but I just think they're very, very pricey for what you get. Concealer, I didn't like it from day one, and I mean, I'm sure it went bad because I haven't used it, but I used quite a bit of it. As you can see, I probably used like 2/3 of it. So this is going in the garbage because it's no good anymore. But it's not, I'm not sad because I really had to force myself to use it because I didn't like it. So I think that's it. Her lipsticks are amazing, and I love her lip liners also. So her lip glosses are really nice too. I really do enjoy using those. So anything that has to do with the lips and that has to do with the complexion, I really enjoy. I enjoy her regular her regular blushes that have like the you know, highlighter in the middle. Those are very pretty. I own a couple of those, but I really like the cream one so much better. I love this cream one. All right, guys, so this is all I have for you today. So please, please, please make sure that you check out Julie. I will link her channel and her video below. And Julie, thank you so, so much for doing this collab with me. I really had a lot of fun doing it. I know it took me a while to get it filmed, but I'm sorry. It's just, there's no way I can film with a 90-degree house. And Julie is really cool about it. She told me, you know, I like to collab with people that don't put pressure on me because I don't have a beauty room. I can't just decide I'm going to go film now. You know, a lot of things have to fall into place in order for me to be able to film. And Julie was amazing. She said no rush. She's had her video done for, you know, about a week, but there's no pressure whatsoever. So I really appreciate that. I'm so glad that I found her channel and that I'm getting to know her much better. I really do enjoy her content, and I know that you will also. So make sure to check her out. Okay, guys, I love you so, so much. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I will see you on my next one. Bye, guys. Mwah.